Guyana chapter of the Global Economic Foundation donated tablets to 7 students of the Port Morant Community High School to aid their virtual learning process. Details in this report. The Global Economic Foundation Guyana chapter on Wednesday, January 13th, presented electronic tablets to 7 senior students at the Port Morant Community High School. The president and the co-founder of the foundation, Mr. Mahendra Pagwa, during a discussion with this newscast, reviewed the objectives of the recently founded non-governmental organization.
The prime purpose of the Global Economic Foundation Guyana chapter is that we want to cultivate family values and create sustainable communities. And one way we sought to do that is through my project, which is called the Educational Project, of which I'm heading also for the foundation. And we realized during this pandemic, many things have changed, and many students across these countries were forced to turn to online platforms, one that they're not so used to, unlike where they have face-to-face classrooms.
The youth ambassador went on to explain more about the distribution exercise.
Many of these CXC students, those in 5th form and 4th forms, those are the most vulnerable ones, because if they are lacking back in their schools, we're going to find a high rate of school dropouts. And more so, we're going to find that these students, if they go through to the CXC classes, that they're not going to do so well because they had failed to keep up with their online classes. And so we felt the need right here at the Global Economic Foundation Guyana chapter to identify these students, where we reached out to the teacher at the said school, and he were able to identify the most vulnerable students. And so we feel the need to give them this year as a means of helping them to connect with their schoolwork, so that they can become better ambassadors and leaders for their communities, and to evolve and to come out of poverty to develop not only themselves but their families.
A teacher from the school, Mr. Wazim Sharif, expressed gratitude to the foundation for their timely and well-received donation.
I would like to say thank you to the Global Economic Foundation for the token they have given to these kids. I can assure you that we did a good screening process so that we can identify the less fortunate kids who will definitely be using these until their last day at CXC, because CXC is something essential that every child needs in life, especially in Guyana.
Mr. Sharif continued by imploring that the beneficiaries of the exercise put the devices to good use.
To the 4th form students, your journey is not over as yet. You have 1.5 years to CXC, and please make use of the token that the Global Economic Foundation chapter Guyana has given you, because believe me, you're quite lucky, because during my days, it was tough.
Vice President of the Foundation, Ms. Somawati Sayanraj, during the presentation ceremony, thanked all the donors who made this initiative possible.
We would like to thank our donors, Mrs. Radhika Harprasad, Mrs. Indira Kumar, and their respective families for making today's donation possible. They're the ones who would have purchased these tablets for us to give them to you.
Additionally, she highlighted the other project that is being executed in Berbice as well.
Currently, we have another project, another educational program going on of the Crabble Creek area, where we are working with committed teachers to do online tutoring for kids those who do not have access as well, and those kids who need the extra help.
The Global Economic Foundation recognizes the importance of an education for a young teenager, and as a result, many similar projects that foster education delivery will be rolled out in the future. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.